Turn me out, you turn me on, and then you knock me to the zone. You drop the bomb on me. So let me get right into it for my energy Wayne once again. So the title of this pics is, make sure you moderate. Don't be late. Moderate. Don't be late. Moderate. Don't be late. The title of this is The Devil. And it says, the devil wears guilt, not Prada, and wants his wife's forgiveness. But will she give nada? Okay, that's it. Let's talk about it. Let's not dwell on it. Let's get right into it. And this is so crazy how my random app really does work in very mysterious ways, in the way that it gives the 411 and what it really wants me to focus on. So I have been getting a lot of energy about the ex-husband Terrence coming in, right? A lot of energy. You know, I'm trying to explain it. In a way that the goal of this particular pics is not to be cruel, not to rehash what already has been done. I have no energy for that. I was just on where you can see my face, see what I'm going through, everything. So I don't play around about my energy. So, like I said, we're going to use the Shadow Tarot to see if we can be guided on how to speak on whatever needs to be spoken about. So we're going to go ahead and start with my prayer straight up. Okay, and we're going to do this prayer. By the powers invested in me and the heartbeats of my ancestors, may my guardian angels work overtime to protect every fiber of my human and non-human being. May all energies truly for my well-being come forth to render aid and help in all ways for the betterment of my higher self. Let the cosmic elders of the highest white light reveal to me the footprints of my life path, that I may always remain in alignment to karmic lessons learned and discerned. May my soul evolve into divine light according to divine plan of the Most High Son in Jesus' holy name. Psalms 23. To my enemies may you be exposed and tried in the heavenly courts. Psalms 37 and 1, Psalm 35 and 12, Psalm 80, 20. I shall rise as a true divine feminine. And I showed up, baby. I showed up to my own party. The Empress, okay? I shall rise as a true divine feminine, balanced in my darkness and empowered by the holiest spirit of love, light, and healing. Psalms 30 and 9. May the foot of my enemy that seek to steal my earthly possessions and cause my oppression through poverty, feet burn in flames as my Father in heaven smite your face and blind you from seeing my light. I summon my true twin flame to come and heal my mind, my body, and my soul, to provide for me the desires of my heart, to pour into me, to minister to me, to serve me, to submit his true heart to me. We are prosperous in finances, what did I say? Property, gold, and silver. Kundalini sex magic as a hierophant and the high priestess. Okay? See, I was very wise in to include what is necessary for a relationship to evolve. Okay? I officially declare my soul contract or struggle is completed and aligned. The old identity of strife and impoverished thinking is no longer mine. Now I am leading a life in abundance and love, in light consciousness, and in wisdom of what true wealth and health naturally is to me. I release the hired hands, the hired actors, playing their roles to awaken my true self this lifetime. I forgive you. Now go heal yourselves. Okay? Keep in mind the part, I forgive you. Now go heal yourselves. I am protected by the Most High and I am authorized to live in my truths. I have risen. The old world is gone. The new earth is mine. It is signed. It is sealed. It is delivered. It is divine. Okay? So, my last psalm is 31:3. For thou art my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me. So, with that being said, I just feel like I've been guided straight up that they want me to discuss this. Okay? Everything that's extremely difficult for me to talk about without getting in an emotion of anger and resentment is what I know that they always make me go back to. So therefore I can further regurgitate negative emotions. Okay? So this is how I know I was supposed to be talking about this, because literally it says the Empress and the Five of Cups in reverse. Achieving peace and forgiveness. Okay? And this achieving peace and forgiveness through the art of something rapidly coming in. Okay? Something's rapidly coming in. That's what I feel. Right? Or this rapid onset of peace is here, although it might not necessarily be felt. Okay? And this rapid onset of peace. All right, so we that's all, folks. Not yet. We're gonna reorganize exactly how they want me to see this, because we must be in alignment with what higher self, directly connected to source, needs to see, feel, discern, and learn. So again, I was talking about the husband situation and how I kept seeing energy about him coming up, but I don't be discussing it, right? I mean, I discuss things in private with my daughter, but I don't be discussing it. Okay? So let's see. I remember just saying, is it something about love? So obviously I answered the question, right? All right. And what is coming in? Some coming in with this Five of Wands. I'm sorry. Did I say Five of Wands? Eight of Wands. Okay. Some got to be coming in rapidly. Yep. A powerful shift from emotional disappointment into a phase of rapid abundance, nurturing, and swift progress. I said that. Okay? And I understand wholeheartedly that holding on to feelings of resentment is not going to be conducive in clearing the way. Okay? In clearing the way. Now, what I did see also came up in reverse was add some. Remember I told you something powerful about the number 4. Add some, and I keep seeing 414. Okay, 414. Not only is it Michael Wayne's birthday, but it was jumping out at me like, okay, why do I keep seeing 414? And I was having a very attitude-ish energy about it. Like, I already told him happy birthday, and my birthday coming up, and why you showing me 414? It was weird. I was a little attitude-ish with spirit. Anywho, so let's talk about the 22 add some and see how this is leading us. And we're definitely going to work with the shadow tarot as well. Whew, I needed that. Michael really did that, didn't he? Michael did that. He helped me transmute that real quick, because there was a real strong energy on me of like sleepy, tired, I don't feel like it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to show up, I don't care energy. And I know that shouldn't have happened, that waning of energy. Yes, the temperature outside is extra weird, but that still should not be, making it where I got like that. I know I'm going through, I think they say it's called perimenopause, but there could be an indication of soon as it's going to be the menopause. So I don't know. I'm just going with the flow of what my body is telling me though. So we'll see. So we will be working with my shadow tarot as well that I found on Tamu. Okay, so let's look at what it's saying about add some. And working with the power of forgiveness. Add some. Where is he at? Is it in the front? (102) Magic 102.1. All right, and it's in the reverse, so we're going to start here in the reverse side. This card shows that you may feel you've lost sight of your purpose and contact with your friends. How your someone is feeling lost. Okay? They're feeling like they've lost sight of their purpose. Any kind of person, yes, because who can I run to come out of the random app? They're feeling like they've lost sight of their higher self and the spirits who attend to them. Okay, maybe they're feeling very emotional right now, very stressed out, or way too busy to even tap into. So with that being said, it says say add some and remind yourself that you are here for a reason. Well, I know that I was just tired as hell. I still feel it, but I must go on. It's time to do the work that helps you arrive at your dreams. No matter why you feeling disconnected, this is when you need your life helpers and spirit guides the most. And mine definitely talk to me through the music. Yeah, They have not deserted you. Your spirit team has not deserted you. So don't you desert yourself. We're going to highlight that. Because everything that comes up in reverse is not necessarily a negative message. Okay? In life, we must deal with dualities. The good, the bad, the bitter, and the sweet. Okay? Okay, where was I at? Hold on, was it up here? Oh, it's in reverse down here. So yeah, no matter why you feeling disconnected, this is when you need your life helpers and spirit guides the most. They are not deserting you. They have not deserted you. So don't you dare try to desert yourself. Open the door. Wow, listen. That made me close the door. And renew your commitment. Open the door and renew. Okay, so here's where the power comes in. If the ex-husband, Terrence, is watching this or does watch this, okay, I'll probably try to add his name into the thumbnail or something like that so he'll know. Okay, he doesn't have any kind of social medias to attach it to alert him. But anywho, you did, the reason why I know this was to be talking about him because the song that came on while I was, hurrying up and getting the thumbnail together, throwing on there, doing everything, what I'm saying, get ready for the next one, literally was the Gap Band. What? The Gap Band, my mouth is dry. You dropped a bomb on me. And then what came up on the random app was he tested positive for HIV. That's what came up on the random app. So I was like, what? Like, it just started being real scrambly, right? So I was like, what? But when I tell you that you have to actually take a healthy dose of I don't give a fuck every single day, I don't know if it's like, if you need to literally get a bottle, clean it very well, put a label on it that says I don't give a fuck, take 2 teaspoons a day. And it's just, the act of opening up this bottle, getting your spoon. You need to put engrave on your spoon the strength of God. And you got your bottle of I don't give a fuck. This is the strength of God as the spoon. and you pour out, this invisible medicine, because you got the strength of the Most High right here on the spoon. You got to take your 2, maybe sometimes people need to take 3 doses. And you do have the right to overdose on this, okay? Because it's not going to take you out. It's probably just going to slay you in the spirit. Okay? So I'm still reeling, reeking, reveling, grappling, that's the word, grappling, groveling. I'm still not there. So I'm in super bad health. He's been in bad health for many years. So whichever one of us cross over, I need to say this for the record. Whichever one of us cross over first, whichever one of us cross over first, I'm still like groveling or just grappling with all the shit that just happened in 2025, October on up to the end of the year. And then I knew that this was talking about him because the song that came on was "You Dropped the Bomb on Me." And then what I had just seen that came up on the random app. So I was like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't do stupid shit. I'm not going to subscribe to anything that's going to work against my higher self. So none of that shit he did made any sense to the Most High. And I know he can't even imagine that I would just easily be like, oh, it was nothing. I'm over it. You can tell me you had sex with somebody in my bed while I was at work trying to get some little coins and stuff for me and my daughter. So while you was actually supposed to be out looking for a job or obtaining employment, you said you talked on the phone, however you communicated, to, hey, come on over. She's at work. So you pulled a quasi. You actually pulled a quasi. For you to tell me, why am I still dealing with quasi, all the little dumb shit you made comments about quasi, right? In my contemplation, because this ain't meditation. This is not the type of shit you meditate on. In my contemplation of you talking all this shit about quasi, you literally pulled a quasi. I'm sure quasi had sex with women or whoever at that townhouse when him and Renee lived together. She wouldn't have asked me, have you been to my house? Have you seen my kids? Like, what kind of damn questions is these? And just recently ago, I found all our messages between me and Renee. I archived that shit. Anyway, she did ask me these crazy ass questions. So Quasi did tell me, I wish you had your own car so you could drive over here and give me all that goodness while Renee at work. That happened in real life. So Terrence technically pulled a quasi. He actually did it. He actually pulled a quasi. But yet was talking so much shit about this dude that, oh, you over there with him, and I don't do any of that ignorant, silly, low vibrational. I mean, this shit is deeper than low. This shit is from the underworld. Okay? Where they love to do all the nasty shit, the deviant shit. You know what I'm saying? That part of the world. For you to assume that I was going to self-sacrifice of my dignity and my respect for myself to communicate with you, kiki ha. What did you think that conversation was going to lead to? So, honestly speaking, whatever contractual agreement that the court took out talking about a marriage license is pretty much null and void. I do not. This is what's crazy. I'm telling you guys that this relationship that I had with this man that I physically, contractually, government wise married, literally proved to me that I really be about what the fuck I be talking about. Like, Folks be keep taking me for like silly, you know, oh, she don't mean it, or what's she gonna do? Like, you know, what can she really do? Like, that type shit must be going on in their mind when I say do not cross me. So I'm not upset. Let me tell you what I am still needing to heal over, and however that journey needs to look, then that's how it's gonna look. You can't dictate how long it's gonna take me to turn my heart back to, like, basically that part of my heart that is like rotting because of being in any kind of a connection with you. You can't tell me what kind of surgery I need, what kind of spiritual surgery I need, what type of healing I need. So just for the record, so you can understand exactly why it is that you have been canceled. And honestly speaking, it has nothing to do with me actually forgiving you. That's something. Forgiving you is for me. It ain't for you. Oh, believe me, I know that. I know about the anointing. Forgiving you is for me. It ain't for you. So right now I'm not ready. It's not even time for me to go over to that type of a healing pool. Right? Yeah, so like it's all about how you try to present it. Another thing came up in the random app is, will you divorce me if you knew what I did behind your back? I threw that in there to where whenever the energies be crossing all up due to all these new moons, full moon, partial moon, solar eclipse, all this stuff, lunar eclipse, when those type of celestial events happen that scrambles humanity's energies, the energies around humanity get so scrambled that we cannot know which way we going, which way is up. I put certain things in there to make sure it's telling me specifically about you. And when it said I did something behind your back, will you divorce me when you found out what I did behind your back? Instantly it popped in my mind when you said that, when you texted me that. As in like a, yeah. So anyway, watch this when I tell you this. While you was at work trying to make a living for you and your daughter, I was laid up in your condo, invited a female over, I went and picked her up, and I fucked her in your bed. So I was like, well, she must really got a clean body or something, because it wasn't no, she must have a dry vagina too, because it wasn't no wet spot, no creamy spot. You must have had ejaculation retrograde or something, because where was your nut at? Like, where it happened at? See, that's just what I didn't tell you over the telephone, or I didn't text nothing back to you. I actually didn't even mention it at all, because it always be the audacity for me. That's something you can't come back from. Nothing that I've ever said out of anger or rage or hurt, did I not realize as I'm saying it that be careful with the way that I put this, because I want to be able to rectify the situation. So even in my anger, I've never crossed you the way you intentionally tried to cross me because of your feeling like you were inferior. That's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your jacket. Wear it. That don't got nothing to do with me of how you feel inferior to another man who you was talking shit about, and then you seem to turn and flip the script and glorify it like you wanted me to fuck the dude. Like, that's why I be talking about it. I don't do crazy. I ain't never seen no behavior. Even Quasi never ever one time spoke about me being in a sexual connection with another man. And like, kind of like, so what, Michael over there? Oh, you can't talk to me. Oh, I guess he over there. He ain't never like joked about no shit like that. Like, you know, he trying to like break the ice and have a conversation. So he decides to pull Michael's energy in it by saying, oh, that's why you ain't taking my calls, or that's why I haven't heard from you. Is Michael over there? Like, oh, he been over there. He's never said a name to it. He won't put a name on. He won't put a name. He'll be like, "Oh, so you fucking? Let me find out you fucking." This type of stupid shit he say out his mouth, but he don't attach it to nobody. So what that proves is, anyway, I ain't worried about that shit. I ain't giving another man energy. That shows that, he just a little bit clever in knowing that he don't want to fuck his own mind by bringing up another man and then attaching what he's saying to that man by calling his name. You call Quasi's name so much, I thought you would have contacted him through Facebook. You called his name so many times and literally acted as if, literally before Quasi came over July 4th, 2025, you actually acted like you was calling me weak for wanting him. You said, I mean, don't be careful now. Don't, because he wants some. Don't, that's why he calling you like a little joke. I'm creeped out by that shit. I'm like, wait, this the person I married? So being in cahoots with you, being with you, married to you, all that I did for you, that shit is null and void. So you don't get to think you hurting me by feeling like I wasted my life. You don't get to think that while you cross over. Or, you don't get to think that. Because I'm here to tell you that I didn't waste not one moment in time. Every single thing I did to assist you, to be there, to love on you, bathe you, wash your clothes, cook your food, serve you. Every single thing I did for you was done because it came from my heart. So you don't get to say, oh, yeah, because you showed me your level of, stinking thinking. You showed me your level. Huh? Some things I'd be a little bit, just a tad bit embarrassed to even repeat it. Just a tad bit. If it was something, if you made this one comment that I'm thinking of, about Quasi, it wouldn't have really bothered me so bad. It wouldn't have really just stuck with me. I'd have been like, what? But because you made this comment about Michael, threw me the fuck off. So one thing about it, two things for sure, that I will not ever get in no position of acting like, oh, I'm good, I'm healed over it. It's going to take whatever time it's going to take, and I'm going to know when it happens. I'm going to know it. Again, forgiving you is for me, not for you. It's just everything that you thought that you was getting away with while I was doing all those things I listed, taking care of you, taking you to the hospitals, being there waiting for you when you go into surgery, all of that, taking care of you after surgery, everything. It's for you to actually have this audacity to try to like throw what broke down in you, that you couldn't keep the facade up no more, and wanted me to feel like it was something wrong with my body, something wrong with the taste of my vagina, something wrong with the scent of my vagina, because you were acting like you was, grossed out by it. Well, that's why Quasi walked on in the door to prove to me, oh, now, girl, you got it going on. For the record. Okay. So that part right there got transmuted. Thank you, Quasi. That part right there got transmuted. When you and I would get in any kind of a position to have marital sex, and you treated me like it was something physically wrong with the taste of my vagina, the smell of my vagina, the scent of me, everything about my feminine, everything about my feminine essence, my divine femininity. Well, Quasi came right on in the door and proved to me like, baby, without him even knowing it, he had no idea of all that he was going to be healing when we met each other. He had no idea that the reason for the desperation to get away from you was so I wouldn't catch a motherfucking case. That's how desperate I was to get away from you. So it wouldn't have worked had I went towards Michael Wayne. It would not have worked. It'd have been more detrimental to my it would have been more of a detriment to my mental health, my physical health, my emotional health, my spiritual health, all of it, y'all. It would not have worked if it, because Michael would have been doing what Michael had always been doing. So yeah, I would not have gotten the attention that I needed, the way I needed the attention from Michael Wayne, being that he was already married. And that's why the fuck I said that. So thank you, Quasi. And for the record, these are the reasons why I always try to mend things between me and Quasi and let there be peace. This is the reason. Not because I want to be back with you. I want to do all what we did. No, that shit is over with. Don't you see how sickly I am? The only thing that Michael does to make me know that he got all kind of good senses is he never tried to just push up on me just because she giving shit. I'm on my way. I'm not mad about Michael that he didn't do that. Whoever the hell he was still dealing with, lying to me, whatever all that was, good. That's a good thing, because that means that he didn't have, no kind of a like wickedness in his heart to say, well, shit, I mean, she turning on the green light for me, shit, I'm gonna go on by there and scoop that up real quick, whoop the wop. Cause I already told him at the gate, baby, we can't cross that line. Cause if we cross that line, you're not going nowhere. And I told him straight up like that. Straight up. No lies being told. You will never flick on switches and then leave and be, I'm going to call you. I told Craig and them I was going to kick it with them. See you when I see it. Like, now that is never happening again. So that's actually a blessing in disguise. If whatever he had going on was really consuming him, so he was just using my loving energy and all the good, great words I was telling him and all that shit, he was using it for sure. Facts. Absolutely. The way I love a man, and when you got this kind of a thing going on within you that you want to get like some little get back, you got to want to get a little revenge because you mad, I shit on you in the past. Yeah, he was there, absolutely. Because he could have shut it right on down. And none of the things that I expressed and exposed about my life to Michael would have never happened. Promise you this. If it didn't happen since 2006 up until 2021, then what was going to make it happen? Nothing. That's way too much time for me to have to keep on reiterating that. Michael knew that I never studied him in no kind of way where I'm trying to impede upon what he got going on in his life. None of that shit. He kept coming for me, and I kept avoiding him as much as possible. So where he would get mad, hang up in my face, and I'm not the type of woman gonna call back and be like, "Well, you hang up my face." I'm not doing all that, because I don't play about my. I don't play like that. I really, honestly don't play like that. So like I said, I'm grateful that I met Quasi, even still after all the punk ass shit he did, because this is the truth. Quasi never even knew this. Quasi never even knew half the shit I was going through with that dude. We were not having pillow talk. It was literally like, okay, he was real goofy and funny. Our personalities meshed at the time. Everything was good. He was a great kisser. The dick was sweet to taste and good to ride, until shit just went to the left. Then I don't know what the fuck happened. And I'm like, what's going on? And that's also why he got cut. He got cut. He was on a probationary fucking period. He was not fully hired. He was on a probationary period. And what happens within the first 90 days? You're supposed to prove yourself. So he was not consistent. I tried to express to him what I had just went through with Terrence in a round way without, like putting any details in what I was going through. But I told him I'm in a sexless marriage. When I say sexless, I'm like, it's no kissing. It's nothing. So, what's up? Right? So personalities had to mesh at first. At first, it wasn't love at first sight. Maybe for him when he saw my photograph. But I didn't even know he was looking at me like that, because I didn't even know he existed in no energy of like checking for me. See? So, for the record, Quasi was plotting and planning on me without my knowledge. Okay? So that is something that I'm still extremely raw about in my heart about how Terrence did things to make me second guess my womanhood. And I'm talking about like, whoa. The only person on this planet that knows the intimate details is me and T about what went on in our bedroom and the shit he would do and act like. So that's something that I have to, seek therapy through all kind of different ways without just actually, speaking it. Like literally how he acted, what he did, because as I replay the memories, they're very detailed. They're very detailed. So I can't just be like acting like my thoughts are blurred or whatever. I can't remember. Like, no, I remember details of how he was literally playing with me psychologically and physically and emotionally and spiritually, of course, about sex. And then tried to make me feel guilty because when I communicated, I'm feeling some kind of way. I can't keep doing this. And he was like, baby, I know, I understand. I get it. I hate that this shit has happened to me. Excuse me. And then he would play this little role like he started faking like he want to cry. And he'd be like, damn, man, it's fucked up, man. Spending all this time away from my wife. Get out. And I can't even please my wife. This is the type of shit he would do. And I would be like, sometimes I would feel like, okay, well, was that shit sincere? But then I started, what's that word called? Isolating myself from him in an intimate way. So I started pulling back in an intimate way. Intimacy as in holding each other when we sleep. He comes off of dialysis and gives me a kiss on the cheek. Hey, baby, you smell good, and I'm like, oh, hey, you feel okay? Everything was okay. So I was just just doing things to keep the peace, but I wouldn't reciprocate. Okay? I wouldn't reciprocate that initiation of affection. I wouldn't do it. So I know within myself, I'd already pulled away just to protect myself, because when he would do these types of things, it would shock me to where I don't know how to handle it. So as I'm internalizing how he made me feel, and I tried to communicate it in a very, very, very simple way of saying, why do you try to start things and you can't finish the job? Did my nail break? Shit, goddamn. You got that little nail kit, baby? Give it to me. I mean, this damn dry nail issue. They just, what did it just break because I picked up the cards? Like, what happened? And I would say to him, like, my nail broke. I would say to him, like, why would you do that to me? And he's like, baby, I apologize. I'm so sorry, baby. I promise you. Please don't leave me, baby. Please don't leave me. I promise you that I'm going to get it together. And that would throw me off again, because I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, why are you so overly, like, melodramatic? I'm trying to actually have a conversation. And I would say, well, no, but I just want to know, like, what did you feel like when you pulled away from me, or when I was trying to hug you in the bed the other night? Why did you pull away from me? I wanted sex. He was like, I don't know why I did that dumb shit. That's what his response was. I don't know why I did that dumb shit. And so I'm like, so that's it. That's all you got to say. You don't know why you did the dumb shit. But the dumb shit would happen time and time again and catch me off guard. Why? Because any woman that really truly loves their husband and really truly wants to keep their marriage bed undefiled, don't want to go outside of the marriage, and you really holding on to your vows and everything, you understand that life will deal you hardships, and now we going through one right now. Okay, I'd already had to get over many of the things that I felt he lied about, which is when I kept asking him, how's he feeling? What's going on? Oh, baby, I'm good. I'm feeling good. This is when he was still incarcerated. So I was like, okay, you sure? Like, yeah. So the whole time after he got the surgery on his eyes, because he went totally blind due to the blood sugar, and hypertension, high blood pressure issues, He was telling me he good as far as his eyesight. You know, he wears glasses, whatever, whatever. So I was like, okay, that's great. That's great. Because I also accompanied my own mother when she had her cataract removal surgery. And she was able to see. She did needed to actually wear glasses. She always used these drops in her eyes after her surgery. Terrence didn't technically do that, but he did deal with like running watery eyes. My mom dealt with that. And then he did have to wear reader glasses or whatever. But my mom had like hers like fully prescribed and everything. So, you know, I'm going through the shit, right? So I get it. So I was like, okay. So I didn't have no reason not to believe T was telling me the truth. But he was not telling me the truth. His foot was highly infected and he had end-stage renal failure and acted as if he had no fucking idea whatsoever. Every time I attempted to order the records from, some kind of weird thing happened where it was a pushback. I tried to order his records, his medical records from Cumro, and there was always a pushback. And I bet he liked it that it was a pushback. Because it didn't make sense. I'm his legal wife. I would send him all the documents, do all the damn shit you're supposed to do. And, you know, I just couldn't believe that as sick as I've been and how my body is profusely blowing up. I mean, I got all kind of like dark spots at my joints. I don't know what's the reason of that condition. Like, it's literally like my body is going through a decomposition right in my eyes, right in front of my eyes. And so I'm literally telling him, like, you know, how did you just not know? Like, you didn't feel different when you would try to pee? Or because now that he's home, I'm actually looking at him and seeing how sick and blowed up he looked. He literally looked like when you would see an animal on the side of the road, body start to go through the decomposition and they blow up. That's how he looked. And he's a dark-skinned man, so he was very peaked and pale. So I kept saying, how is it that you looking at yourself in the mirror? How you just not know this? So he was lying, straight up. There's no fucking other way that when he got out of the WJ Estelle unit, October the 4th, 2012, that he didn't have no fucking idea he had other major health concerns other than just having a diabetic foot ulcer that was allegedly cleared up, is what he told me. Right? He just still, you know, wearing the bandage and keeping it clean. Lies. So if you wouldn't take care of your foot and you can become an amputee, that's on me. That's on me. Don't put more shit on me. Like, what the fuck? Now, mind you, I don't know this information of when we were dating, you were sleeping with bitches in my apartment, in my condo when I was gone. I don't know this information. You see what I'm saying? So my healing, as far as that relationship goes, is still under construction. Because, honestly speaking, I you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the evil intentions, and it's the audacity to assume that I was green or slow or needy or codependent. I don't know what could have been the conversation he had within his own mind or with somebody. He could have who knows, that was telling him with shit, man, stick with her shit, you know what I'm saying? She willing to help you. She willing to be down with you. Could have been that brother. Could have been that daddy. Somebody probably was telling him something about, you know, all the braggadocious shit he was saying about me. So therefore, I'm already getting this so jealous, in this evil eye coming from family members that I don't even fucking know why, because I don't know them like that. It's crazy. So once Quasi came into the picture and completely, like, changed my thoughts of, you know, this weird energy that was being put on me, but this was the wrong man to run to. Okay, Escape. Who can I run to? He was the wrong man to run to, because now he was going to start acting obsessive, addictive, and he got all this shit within himself. Had nothing to do with me. Okay? There's something that's already within him. So you feel me? So on one hand, Terrence was liking how he was listening and watching everything on the channel of what I was going through with Quasi. Behind the scenes, if ever I was in conversation with Terrence, he was always picking at the energy of me trying to get rid of Quasi and keep saying, you gonna get back with him, you gonna fall weak, you gonna So he's assuming that I was weak. I felt weak when I got with Quasi. No, that was consensual sex. I don't give a shit about any time you put a love spell on me. All that, boy, bye. That was consensual sex. So, what you talking about for a week? Quasi ain't all like that. Like, what you talking, boy? Stop. And I guess because he knows my personalities, whichever one that's gonna be on the scene, he loved it when that one would come out. Where I'm like, Quasi ain't all that. Quasi ain't what? Why is you bringing up another man? You supposed to be my legally appointed contractual husband, and you sitting up here acting like we supposed to be in joke. We supposed to be having comedy hour, talking about Quasi and me when Quasi wouldn't have been even a thing had you not been a liar, a deceiver, a snake, a heathen, a goddamn devil. Okay? Had you not been that, Quasi wouldn't have existed at the time he existed, if he ever would have existed at all. So stop glorifying and thinking that on one hand you act like Quasi got some kind of pull. On the other hand, you try to act like you jealous. Nigga, pick a side. That's why I'm telling y'all, for the record, I got Libra in my own chart. It's in Pluto in the 7th house. Terrence gave me his birth credentials, his time of birth. He called it out to me one time, and I looked that shit up. But I promise you, ever since that moment in time that I did that, I didn't keep not nail files on him. That's how I knew I was so done. I didn't keep not a file. I can't go refer. I don't remember. When Quasi told me his time of birth, I remember it. Michael told me his time of birth. I remember it. I don't remember what Terrence told me. That's how I fucking know that there was no reason for him to be walking around in my thoughts. I don't need to know what your birth chart's saying about this. I don't give a fuck. So when I say don't cross me, I mean exactly that. So however my healing goes, that's for me to know. But if it's sitting up here talking about, because we got this 5 of Cups with this Empress right here. We got this 5 of Cups with this Empress right here that's talking about somebody want forgiveness from their wife. And I ain't ready for that. It was funny. It was funny when you felt like you was having me out in the cold. That shit was funny. It was hee ha ha. Yeah. It's making much sense now. That shit was hee ha ha. Yeah, when you felt you had me, the wife, out in the cold. Yeah. But you see, I'm not in no 5 of Cups over here, baby. So keep watching the content and see that I'm not in no 5 of Cups. See 5 of Cups in the upright? Y'all know it's been chasing me, lingering past energy. You see this? Achieving peace, forgiveness, recovery. Hello. And happiness returns. Now, he is a 10 of Swords, Ace of Wands. I think he's a birth card, Ace of Wands, and a planetary ruling card, 10 of Swords. So it would insinuate that this person would want some type of a, forgiveness, new beginning, or whatever. Shy boy, bye. Anyway, no matter why you feel disconnected, this is when you need your life helpers and spirit guides the most. Meet them in your life and your meditations. When you do, you'll find the help, the love, and the joy that attend you right now. During this phase, it's important to take some action towards your purpose each day, and that's what I be doing over here. That's exactly why they guided me to name the channel Still Elizabeth Rises. Not yet. I know about the death magic, all that shit. Yeah. During this phase, it's important to take some action. So when I was feeling all tired and everything, I know if I'd have passed out and went to sleep, I was going to get up early around 1 or 2 and be sitting up. So I was like, nope, fight it. Even little steps will take you to your destination. Absolutely. The Akashic Force reads, close your eyes and sense all your spirit guides are gathering. Take a deep breath and feel the words, Adsum, I arrive, inside you. The divine stands next to you as you arrive at your highest dreams. See it now. Visualization. Haven't I been talking to y'all about me visualizing my new home space? Clean air. More than one window per room. No foul smelling ammonia mold. Goddamn, a gas station that's been pissed in by everybody that has goddamn been never drinking water in their life, and disgusting. Okay, okay. So we are clearing the crossroads. We're clearing the way. That's still underway. So we're clearing the way so we can receive this new beginning and and this completion. Okay? So once one thing is completed, something new is about to begin. But the clearing of the way is happening right now. That's right. So I showed up in my own spread once again as the Queen of Keys. The Queen of Keys. Okay? The Queen of Keys. So the Queen of Keys is clearing the way. The Queen of Keys is clearing the way. Yeah, and that other person is caught in the ruins. That other person is caught in the ruins. That other person is operating in this Five of Pentacles energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to keep this out. Yeah, Archangel Uriel is here. Archangel Uriel is here. And the Sphinx. There it is. Is that the Sphinx on here? Which one has the Sphinx on there? No, that's the Wheel of Fortune. That's that Wheel of Fortune. That's that Wheel of Fortune that was out here earlier. Hold on, Sway. So this person is that Five of Pentacles energy here. Caught in the ruins. We're going to talk about being caught in the ruins. Okay? Yeah. Let me get that Wheel of Fortune out of here. That was out here earlier. Yeah, Sphinx. There you go. There you go up there at the top. Yeah. That Sphinx right there. And what else was out here? It was Page of Pentacles. It was the Page of Pentacles and somebody else. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Let me get them back out. It was the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Hierophant, Seven of Swords, you had the lies, Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, I already got it over here. Page of Pentacles, and was that it? The Five of Pentacles, I got that, and the Eight of Wands. Yep. And I'm walking away, baby. I've been gone. Yeah, we ain't got to put on the song, She's Gone. Yeah, I've been gone. We got the Page of Pentacles, so we can leave these out here. So the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, this is about that marriage that I'm talking about right now. It's about that marriage. It's about that marriage. Yeah. He thought he had some authority. He thought he had some authority over his wife to treat me any kind of way, like he was just going to forever get away with it with the lies. With the lies. And so now he the one sitting in this energy right here of this Four of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like, damn, I lost out on a grand opportunity with my lies. The lies just kept on coming. Kept on designing different shit to do towards me. Kept on doing different shit to come, to distress me and always just like operating in this energy like we was forever going to continue to, work things on the level. Like I said, something about these Libras. It's something about these Libras. It's something very distorted in his fucking chart. Because I've seen a lot of crazy shit going on about people with Sun and Libra. I'm telling you. Not true. I know we have all kind of different zodiacs in our natal charts. But I've been observing these people with bragging about having a Sun in Libra. Okay? But again, this is not about breaking down the natal chart and all that type shit. This ain't what this is about, per se. So the lies and everything was told. I already talked about that. But these rapid changes for your wife is happening. And however long you live, you're going to be able to see that. Yeah, rapid changes. That's right. Exactly. And then we got some kind of little young man coming in. I've been seeing that behind the scenes. So something is all this shit I'm talking about is being completed. This shit here is being completed. Yeah, this cycle is over with. New beginning is here. Great ideas. The money coming in. Okay, just got monetized. Working on my craft and really truly, staying in a constant ebb and flow of new ideas. Okay, let's go ahead and purge what no longer serves our higher purpose. Okay, Let's go ahead and purge that. So now let's go ahead and talk about being caught in the ruins. We're finna talk about that. This Five of Pentacles energy. Okay? All right, the five in the flux. Constantly feeling like you're in a flux in your spirit. Okay, we talked about it earlier. Seeing the number 411. Okay, the numerological palindromes. Okay, where the number reads the same both ways, forward and backwards. 414, the flow of karma. Okay, put in good seed and expect to yield a very healthy harvest. But when you put in and you sow bad seeds and you get weeds and bad bugs and things like that that are very deadly and harmful to the body, what you crying for? That part. Okay, so let's get into it. 16 caught in the ruins. 16. I don't play when it's about that healing. I don't do no play. Okay? 16. 84. 1984. 84, 12. 1 and 2 comes down to the 3. I told y'all about the Trinity earlier. All right, caught in the ruins. It's in the upright. The card looks like this. In the ruins of a medieval castle, there is an old prison. The bars are still intact, but there is no roof over the room, and vines grow over the stones. A man and a woman are inside, seated on old stools. A beautiful green forest grows to the left, while the ruins extend to the right. This card shows a dark or difficult situation that seems to have you trapped. It could be a hurtful, empty relationship, an unhappy or stultifying job, a behavioral or actual addiction, or even a negative sabotaging belief system. It has held you captive for some time and may have even begun in some past life. But there is a way out, as there always has been. It just takes some effort and determination on your part. Even if these limiting situations and actions are strong, they are self-imposed. The courage and strength required to change lie within you. You must change each faulty belief and every sabotaging choice as they are happening or as they happened. Past tense. If you do nothing, you're going to perpetuate your attachment to the dark situation. Like the crumbling castle, the negative choices could stand for a long time to come. Don't let the ruins of your past ruin your future. You got the power to climb out of it now, beloved. Okay? The Akashic Force says, think of the one thing in your life that holds you back and sabotages your success and your joy. It may feel like a dark prison, but you already have the key. 4 keys. Clearing the way. It may feel like a dark prison, but you already have the key. Fill yourself up with love and self-honoring and see yourself taking your next step to freedom. So as I stated, clearing the way. The show From, it's always a tree in the middle of the road, and when they stop at it, that is like the impasse to let it be known that they are entering into an alternate universe where everyone there is being hurt, harmed, and injured by fallen or the Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. I was about to say fallen angels, but that wasn't powerful enough. Everyone there are being haunted by spirits, haints, ghosts, witches. Okay? Some type of a spiritual imprisonment. And so as the series continue, we expect, me and Ashley expect to see how it's going to unravel. So when it was saying that I put myself there, yes, I put myself in a marriage because of my fear of needing protection. My fear of living in Lincoln Park Apartments and being me and my daughter by ourselves, you know, I felt my husband would be somebody that would be there to protect us. But at the same time, be, my mate, my helpmate, my partner, my spouse. And we were going to work to move up out of this situation. But he came out of jail terminally ill. So I even hear myself speaking that I chose a man to marry in jail. I don't need to speak on it because I've already beat that dead horse. And now his ass is alive and well and walking. I got to figure out how to get my big ass on the horse so I can get on about the road, because it's a horse right here. It's a horse right here. Wifey is big. She got a big ass. She gonna have to get on the back of the horse. We're not gonna be able to take the rest of the vehicle, whatever it's called, over here, because the damn big ass tree right there. And as you can see, it's a bright sunshiny day. Ain't no storm while this tree right there. So the roadblock is spelled. And I sung my way right up out of that whatever weird ass energy that was on me on the bed and got up. And here I am. Clearing the way. So let's talk about this 4 keys. But in a minute, yeah, the struggle is always real, but it can also be something that you speak the truth through and from. No pun intended. Okay, so let's go ahead on in and get a shadow, because I feel like I need a shadow tarot. It's a question in there. The way my shadow tarot is what drove me to them is that they actually have questions down here, beloved. Questions. Okay. Welcome to Still Elizabeth Rises. For anybody that's new, this is a very personal healing documentary channel. But it's very colorful too. Creative with music and all that good shit too. So stay tuned. Hit the like button and come on back. You can send me a super chat if you hear something that really shocked your draws. Go on, send me a super chat. I just got monetized, so I'm trying to build it up and build it up and build it up and get that direct deposit in my bank account. Count. Okay, let's see. What we got? Okay, we got the Page of Cups. What feeling is just beginning to form? And we already got the Page of Pentacles, so we know something got to be paging. Paging, doctor. We ain't going to say that word. Okay? Hangover. I don't really necessarily feel like I got no love hangover. I got some haters keep hanging over trying to block shit for me in my path. So I'm going to be very candid and very honest, because that's the only fucking way I'm going to continue to rise above all of this bullshit, is to take my healthy dose. I take mine at least 3 times a day, possibly more than that. I don't be counting no more of I don't give a fuck. Okay? Also, I continually tell the truth with sometimes I'm high on I don't give a fuck. And that's what makes it so live at 5. But I'm not missing nobody more than I miss myself. I'm not missing anybody more than I'm missing myself. So when it said putting yourself in that prison, not loving myself, allowing those things that happened in childhood to affect me into my, very impressionable teenage to adult years, sexual rape, molestation, that shit will affect you, right? So I have to validate those feelings. That's why the husband being the protector and not the perpetrator was very important. Okay? We didn't have no great sex life, for the record. For the record. We never had no great ass sex life. So you would wonder, well, how did you stay in a marriage for 7 years without no weenie ween? Living, you get your bitch ass out of here. Without no penis, no phallus. How did you do that? Well, first of all, I'm not a horny dog. I'm not a horny toad or a horny bitch. Okay? I'm not that. I'm what you would call sapiosexual, demisexual, right? So me and the ex-husband had perfect, like, meeting of the minds. Like, we were very in sync mentally when it came to conversation. Why do I say that? I could be all of my personalities. People love to say Geminis have 2 faces. No, bitch, I got a lot of faces. I got multiple personalities, so you're gonna have to redefine me again. Come again? So I can be all my different personalities. My loving self, my silly self, my scared self, my funny self, my mad self, my angry self, all of those. And he knew how to ebb and flow with the shit. Right? Because a lot of time men be acting extra sensitive. They be old as fuck, but be acting all extra sensitive and intimidated. And that's a turnoff. Don't be too overly cocky and overly confident. But at the same time, don't flip the script to the other side where you being extra defeated. You got this defeatist energy about you. You got this women need to stay in their place type shit. I don't do all that old antique ass shit from way back when whenever I was in a past life and somebody in my life was trying it. Okay? We're not doing that. Okay? All right? So something new is coming in. What feeling is just beginning to form? This feeling that is really happening now. I'm really doing the work to cause the wheel of fortune to turn in my favor. And I want all my money. Press down. Do it like that. Press it down again so you made some more space. Put me some more. Press it down again. Put me some more. I want all mine. I didn't say all mine and theirs. See, that's what the problem of the world is. They want your shit. Okay, go watch what's up there right now. Hey, they want to take from you. They want to ride in your bloodstream. They want to drink from your bloodstream. That's what they doing. They want to drink the nutrients, minerals, and everything that you need for you and your body. Oh yeah, they vampiric like a motherfucker. They extremely vampiric. Okay, that's these entities I be talking about. They're not human. They shape shift, they jump bodies and shit like that. That we ain't finna get into that. That's each one teach one day. Like I said, when it said right here, caught in the ruins, notice it said man and a woman. Look close. There's a man and a woman. I didn't even look that close till it just said there's a man and a woman. So I was like, okay, well shit, I'm on point with this particular message. So that's what's new coming in. I need something else because that didn't really didn't really just give me no aha moment. Give me something else in here. Okay, what that one was? The sun. Okay. And I like it. It goes right with this Wheel of Fortune, baby. The sun. And the question reads, what feels honest about my joy, knowing that the Most High God said, I got you? I'm clearing the way. Now let's get on to this clearing of the way. I needed to see it, baby. I'm clearing the way for your new beginning. So don't you be mulling about talking about you miss no opportunities or nothing. Because I've been lining them all up for you and taking care of the details too. So let's get into it, boo-boo. Yeah, all it takes is faith of the mother's I'm about to say the mother load, but all it takes is faith the size of a what the hell? Well, I'm about to say muffin top. What the hell? All it takes is faith the size of a mustard seed that turns into a good ass sandwich. Okay? I'm telling you, the good ass sandwich. All right? So clearing of the way. This is the one right here. 4 keys. A man and a woman. Here we go again. It's about a man and a woman. So it is about a relationship. A man and a woman have taken their carriage. That's what it's called, y'all. A carriage. Why y'all ain't tell me in the comments? A man and a woman have taken their carriage down a trail that cuts through a forest and continues to their beautiful home in the distance. A large downed tree lies before them, blocking their path. However, the young man, I told you he was young, carries an axe and is ready to clear the way. This card is a strong signal that it's now time to take significant action to remove an obstruction that's been in your way. It may be in your personal life, in a relationship, at work, or with a creative project. You must be clear-headed, so be sure to temper your action with calm and forethought. If you are too urgent and excitable, you just might waste your energy or even cause more damage. On the other hand, if you're overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove this obstacle that's blocking your steps. With time and your attention, the way to your dreams will be open. With time and intention. Intention, attention, action. So therefore, there's no time to lay in the bed and be like, oh, woe is me. I don't feel good. I'll do that shit after I get done with my work. Not before. But there's times when I need to give y'all guys faith, face, so you can see that everything that I'm telling you that I'm going through is in the flesh and real. Okay? It's really happening. My voice can sound very strong. My personality can be very shocking and exciting. But when you physically see who's talking, it can kind of like throw you off. Like, that's her that's talking? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's me. Sick as I can be. But I ain't dead yet. Okay, hold on. Okay, come on now. What's happening? What's happening, friend? It's all that bullshit. All right, so now let's talk about what else is left here. The Sphinx. Uriel and the Sphinx. The Queen of Keys. So the Queen of Keys is patiently waiting for who? I keep on want to know, do I got a new boo-boo? Okay, yeah. So that's what we clearing the way out of all this shit right here. So the Queen of Keys is looking to get this magic wand, but from who? It says Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. I don't know. Where's my card said? These are some very, very, very healing oracles, okay? Very healing oracles. I had to go dig these up out the box. All right, Spirit, can you show me who is the Queen of Keys waiting on with this magic wand? Is she waiting to use her own magic wand? Uh-oh, the journey is here. The journey is here. 7 of Roses. What else we got coming out? Keep in mind all the ones that's over there on the board. We already covered those. Up in the air. Again, there stands a man and a woman. And it's literally a movie with about a hot air balloon that I'm recalling right now, but looking at that. What else we got? 8 of Forces jumped out in the reverse. The 8 of Forces has jumped out in the reverse. Ooh, child. What is that having to do with anything? Give me one more, Spirit, please, and thank you. 1 minute to 11:11. If Avant said he only had 4 minutes, we got 1 minute to 11:11. 4 Roses, views of the ego. Remember we were talking about the ego deck. 4 views. Oh, there go another 4. So we had the 4 keys. We got the 4 roses. Did another 4 come out? Over here, anywhere. Let's see. Nope, we already got 3 threes. So we already got the 3 of threes. Oh, we got 2 5s too. So everything is synchronistic. So what did we already get? We got the 3 of keys. We got the 3 of forces, and we got the 3 of scrolls. Okay? Okay, so 333. 333. What else did we get that was in sync? Oh, and we got 2 5s. We got the wishes being fulfilled by this summer and winter time. We also got that Akashic field energy came out. Yeah. So we do to get another 5, right? So let's leave that over there and see if it gets a synchronization. Okay? So we got the 4 of keys and the 4 roses. So this is going to go together. I'm hearing Spirit tell me that. Spirit is telling me that. So I feel like we're going to put this back. We're going to take the journey and up in the air and the Sphinx and put it over to the side. And this is the one we need to work with right now. So the Four of Keys we just talked about. We're going to go ahead and talk about the Four Roses. Because I'm going to tell you how powerful my spirit team is. I'll get keywords and things like that that'll jump out and let me know that I need to be talking about those cards. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and clear the energy of these. We're going to go ahead and put up our... That was it. So we got Page of Cups and the Sun. Okay? Page of Cups and the Sun. Something about a new beginning is coming in. And what did I say about 11, 11? 10 and 1, that's 11. 1 and 1 makes 2. Is this a Two of Cups situation? So we got the Page of Cups, we got the Sun. So this is a Sun sign. Somebody with the fire. Okay, yeah, this came out in reverse. So I don't know why I feel like this has to do with the lightning, but I'm sorry, with the Five of Cups in reverse. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm just reordering my cards, y'all. I'm just reordering my cards. So also being caught up under some type of a government collaboration to also continue these tactics. Let's talk about that one right quick. Let's talk about that one right quick. But all this shit is being completed. It's over with. To keep causing these tactics. And I ain't going to even hold you. This actually came out in a horizontal. So we're going to put that back as a horizontal. Because it did actually come out in a horizontal. Yes, it did. Oh, I'm hot. Okay. Let me see what this is talking about right here. The Empress, Hierophant, Seven of Swords, all in the upright. Let's see. Yep. Moving from a place of regret or loss into a time where you're or significant figures nurturing and creative energy is producing fast positive results. The Empress represents the mother archetype of the Tarot, a figure of creativity, fertility, and abundant, loving energy. She signifies a time of growth and prosperity, suggesting that whatever you are focusing on, a project, a relationship, or personal development, is blossoming, beloved. She encourages you to connect with nature, cultivate self-love, and embrace your power to create a more comfortable, nurturing environment. The Five of Cups coming up in that reverse energy was talking about being at a turning point and healing. The Five of Cups reverse signifies that you are emerging from a period of grief, disappointment, and regrets. While the upright Five of Cups dwells on spilled emotions. Okay, lingering bad energy. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me that Five of Cups and finally coming out in the reverse. The reverse card is showing you that you turning away from past mistakes and focusing on the cups that are still standing. It is a sign of emotional recovery, acceptance, and letting go of crying over spilled milk. You're forgiving yourself or others. See, I told y'all I was talking about forgiving somebody else. Now, I needed to address the feelings about the husband. Because any man would feel like, I ain't the one that hurt you. I'm not him. Angry black woman syndrome and all that type bullshit. So that's why I'm addressing the husband in the other room. Okay? Damn. Sometimes you just gotta blow that shit out. Okay? So now let me type this in with this government card here. This government card here. Let me do it again. I just be liking to make sure I'm on point. So the Empress and this Hierophant coming up in the upright. These two together is representing a harmonious union of nurturing creativity and traditional structure. It's signaling a period of stable growth where new ideas or relationships are cultivated within a solid, established framework. Relationship and family. This is a powerhouse pairing for commitment. It often signifies marriage, starting a family or a relationship that is going to be rooted in shared traditional values and mutual respect. It is suggesting conventional love that's both emotionally fulfilling, the Empress energy, and socially and spiritually sanctioned by the Hierophant's energy here. All right? This is about spiritual maturity. Together, they point towards spiritual guidance that's both compassionate and grounded. It can represent finding a mentor who nurtures your potential or following a spiritual path that's going to bring you tangible abundance to your life. I know this is true because my Pisces is in Jupiter. Okay? My Jupiter is in Pisces. Okay? The conventional archetype, the Hierophant. Okay? When describing a person, this combination often represents someone who is deeply traditional, caring, and values their role within a community or family system. Okay? All right? You see that? You see what it said? Okay? So remember when you see the Empress, the core energy of the Empress is abundance and motherhood, creativity. Okay? And the Empress will be the one that's going to provide the emotional depth and spark for the growth of the relationship. The Hierophant is a core energy of being traditional, educated. Okay? All right? And then pairing it with the Empress is going to provide a map or foundation that's going to ensure that growth is stable. Okay? So thank you, Spirit, for guiding me to break them two down. Okay? So now, y'all heard that? You heard? Okay, so let's go ahead and do Seven of Swords. Upright. And then we had got the Five of Pentacles in a horizontal energy. Alright. So, what it reads is the combination of the Seven of Swords and the upright. Ow, my leg. Upright, horizontal. Creates a complex energy of hidden struggles and strategic survival. This pairing often suggests that someone is trying to manage a difficult situation, likely involving lack of isolation through secrecy or unconventional means. So whoever is doing this and going through this, they're not isolated. So this ain't talking about me. Because ain't nothing secret about me. I'm transparent. Okay? Through secrecy. So who the hell is operating? Who the hell left the gate open? Who the hell operating in secrecy? Let's find out. Let's order the cards back again. Make sure I put what go with who. Let's reorder the cards. I got everybody? Okay, let's stay up there. Okay. Where you go? Okay, we're gonna use this one. Okay, let's use this one. Spirit say use this one. Okay, because all we got in the macabre herbal tarot appears as Seven of Spades. So let's go. Seven of Swords. I can't breathe. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what is going with the Seven of Swords Upright, 5 of Pentacles horizontal. Show me. The core meaning, the secrecy of struggle. Okay. The 7 of Swords upright. This card represents strategy, stealth, and independence. Okay. And its most common interpretation is... Okay. Well, Spirit say no. Hold on. Hold what you got for a pork chop. The 7 of Swords upright is talking about strategy, stealth, and independence. It wasn't saying that you are not isolated. In its most common interpretation, it signifies being a lone wolf. Tactics or keeping one's plans private. It can also warn of deception or getting away with something. See, that's that bullshit. Every time I try to see it as a silver lining, it comes up like a goddamn lightning bolt. Okay? All right? Now, the 5 of Pentacles horizontal is talking about something that's in a transitional state of being. Okay? And here it go goddamn again. Or an energy that's being blocked and delayed. There it is. There it is. Tying into why I needed a music meditation moment. Okay? To transmute it. I need the melodies, the lyrics, the energy. And they had already told me that. They already told me that. Let me tell y'all when they told it to me. Hold on. What number was it? What number was it that they told me that on? They had already told me that on part 48-1. They told me that on part 48-1. So that's what happened in 48-2. Yep. Let's see. Today, can you go put on a pot of rice so I can make my own eggs and rice eventually? What's going on with them eggs? They don't be tasting like real eggs. They don't have an eggy taste. Uh-oh. It's over with. Didn't I say Terrence is the Ace of Wands and he is the Ten of Swords? Didn't I say that? I called it right. Roll the tape back. Boom. Ten of Swords. It's over with. It's over with. Praise be to the Most High God. Hey. I said it with the World card that it's about. This shit is over with. Run tell that. How about that much? Run tell that. Ha ha ha. She said it's over with. We got another plan. Alright then. Ace of Wands on the bottom again. Most High God said no. I said it's over with. She about this time for her to get on with the get on. Like they don't understand that I never came into this lifetime to sit on my ass and sit up under a man and give him all what he need in the bedroom and cook and serve him. Like that was like a protocol. Like I always knew that this is some shit I gotta do like this lifetime. Like I knew, again, it was talking about knowing things in secrecy or doing things in secrecy or not necessarily. So the 7 of Swords is showing like two sides to the same coin. I already knew that I was going to have to operate in a way that I didn't truly show my whole hand of who I know I am. But in a way that it would be believable that I didn't know who I was because I was acting so green. But certain things that I always knew that I was going to be regurgitating later in life was going to come from a place of vile hurt. And that's why my middle name is Marie. It literally means bitter. Elizabeth means God's promise or consecrated for God. Okay? So it wasn't a resentfulness towards the Most High, which I told you guys, spiritually speaking, the Most High is love. So I wasn't resentful or what's the word? I wasn't going to be operating in this counterintuitiveness of like saying that I want abundant love and I want a family and I want us to be good. Like I want us to have what we need, right? That's counterintuitive, right? To be really about that in my consciousness, but yet secretly hate God, guidance over anything that can be detrimental to my longevity here on the planet. Come on, are you serious? Do you guys think I just started talking like this? Like this been in me. Okay? It is written. So, but this is literally in my moon. In my moon energy under the cards of destiny. The love cards. And Terrence is literally my moon. Ten of Swords. So, if I'm not mistaken, make sure you clean that rice good. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because if you already cooked that, if that meat is defrosted, I can whip it up. And let it whip it, baby. Chow, whip it right. Hold on, y'all. I've been going through this weird, ever since that weird ass rain happened, I've been going through this very itchy throat. It's like attacking my right side of my larynx, so esophagus. And it's very tickly. Not only that, I can't breathe. So, bear with me as I'm over here holding my hernia trying to cough. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, like I said, it's like I was going to have to die to something. I don't necessarily feel like it was no ego. I feel like it was to fear. Because again, if my ego was really taking over everything, I would have had some negative karma. I know it. Because people was constantly fucking with me since I've been here. So, okay, since I've been on this planet. So, this Ten of Swords, I studied it very long and very hard. ZAHNAE, can you please give me the Love Cards book? And, yes, so Terrence is my moon card. Ten of Swords. So, I studied it very carefully in the Love Cards. And it escapes me what it actually stands for. So, I will get the Love Cards book when she comes around the corner. When she comes... But in the meantime and in between time, we're going to go ahead and reorder the cards and add this Ten of Swords into the mix. Yes, indeed, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Yes, indeed, indeed. Yes, indeed, indeed. So, yeah, before I do that, it's talking about the Seven of the Swords. Upright, Five of Pentacles in the horizontal is talking about hiding your pain. You may be experiencing significant emotional financial strain, Five of Pentacles in that horizontal. But you are choosing to hide it from others, Seven of Swords, out of pride or fear of being a burden. So I don't know who that's picking up on. I know it's not talking about Terrence because he get his little situation from the government and food stamps and whatever the fuck else. So it ain't talking about him. He got plenty of money to buy Whataburger every day. I don't know who this is talking about because it said they're hiding what they're going through. They're hiding it out of pride. Okay? Hiding it. Unconventional solutions to your hardship. You might be using shrewd or unconventional strategies to survive a tough period. While this may work temporarily, the cards warn that solitary action can deepen your isolation. So whoever this person is, I really need my conjure cards. Let me try to get them, y'all, because there's a lot of shit over here. These cards here are not going to tell me about the dark shit. And I've been looking for the perfect oracle that's going to be just the right amount of darkness that I can be able to use my piercing third eye light to see through and see what need to be seen. I haven't found them yet, but I've been looking. So far, these is really good for counseling. Okay, so let me see what else is in here because there's a lot of shit over there, man. There's a lot of shit. And the way my thumb's set up and the way my hernia is hurting right now. We just don't try to wing it, child, because I'm just not in the mood. And I'm hot and sweating. Ooh, shit. Every time I use my thumb right here, you don't even realize that you're just doing little simple stuff. But it's like a piercing ass sharp pain shooting right here. It's like pew, pew. And that bitch hurts. Whew! It's literally like getting stuck in the eye. That's the level of pain that it is. It's like getting stuck in the damn eye. I know this rheumatoid arthritis is trying to hurry up and take me out of here. And it's damn poison in this apartment too. But when the Most High God says it's time to go and take my long sleep, get the fuck out of here, I'm out. 2 of Cups. I knew it. I knew it. I knowed it. I knew it. I knowed it. 2 of Cups. What am I seeing in the other person? Okay? Told y'all. And we already got a little young person here. Okay? The sun is here. This is about a relationship. This is about a relationship. Told y'all. They told me to keep these that come out. Keep them up here. Told y'all. I knew it. I heard. Did you hear me say that earlier? Roll the tape back. I said about 2 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Then I said I'm walking away from what no longer serves my higher purpose. What am I walking away from even though it still matters? That's that Terrence situation. We're going to go and bring that down here and put that right there. 6 of Pentacles. Where does imbalance exist in giving or receiving? That's going on with this right here because when I met Michael Wayne, he came into my life as the 6 of Pentacles. I didn't realize that at the time until I really started studying and like, what the hell? So he was the 6 of Pentacles? Oh my gosh. Let's just find out what the 10 of Swords is talking about. I researched this, but it's been a while back. I don't remember. What is the 10 of Spades card called? The work success card. The 10 of Spades can be very materialistic and workaholic. This is about home and family because home and family is very important to them. What their main focus in life is depends upon the individual, but many of them will have a conflict between these 2 basic desires. The women that are 10 of Swords, especially keeping a satisfying family life while pursuing a career at the same time. So what it had told me, now that it has jogged my memory, is that in a previous life, all I did was work in the energy of like, okay, I got to get the money, got to get the bag, got to make sure, whatever lifetime it was money existed, okay? So, that's all I cared about. So I really didn't put in a lot of time and energy with affection and intimacy in my spousal and in my fam, I did it. So look what I'm going through this time. So again, Terrence is my moon, 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords will meet with endings in this life designed to teach them the value of letting go of personal attachments to ideas and lifestyles. Meeting this challenge, they can live to experience the heights of spiritual awareness and understanding, which is a part of their destiny. So why the fuck would it be so far-fetched that Michael Wayne would be my twin flame? This is me asking my own self that question. If you know what the 7 of Pentacles card is talking about, it is the spiritual millionaire card. Why would it be so that Terrence would be the moon, making it okay to be in the hood and shit? And then Michael go, man, I want to move. I'm ready to move. Man, that's still the projects. And that kind of, he said that's still the hood. That kind of pissed you off, like, nigga, ain't you from the hood? And then you was like, so is he over there judging me and shit? What? Like, see? That's what I'm telling you. That's why I get over here and I do my work. People that get called out, they know they were actively playing roles in my life. I already said I released them, go on and heal. But those that are still playing a major part in affecting my life as I am transforming, they said you ain't transitioning, not in the way you think about getting them black wings. You is transforming. Because I was about to say transitioning, but they corrected that real quick. You transforming. Yeah. What else it said about relationships? It says right here, there are many spiritual influences present in their life path that can make these people the masters of their destiny. to great heights in helping other people. However, there's also a pull toward material accomplishment that can blind them to their possibilities and limit their growth potential. As in why it can't. I'm telling you about. Don't play with me about. I slap the fuck up out you and put your ass in a timeout. Keep playing with me when they. Sure enough, on the algorithm, I was doing whatever, getting prepared for. I think, yeah, this part, right? Well, I thought I was finna do this part, but even the music break, and I didn't feel good, and I felt, oh Lord, take me. I'm tired of suffering. That's what I was doing. That's why I put the music on. Anyway, you can see how sick I was looking in my face. I don't like to see it, but this part was what I'm going through. Some video came up of a white lady saying that she decided to live without money. I'm like, oh, that's an interesting title. So I watched it to a certain degree to get out of it what the Most High, was telling higher self that, hey, I need you to check this out. So I listened. I received. But look how it's even showing up right here. A pull towards material accomplishments will blind them to their possibilities and limit their growth potential. As spades, I am a king of spades in my planetary ruling. As spades, they have the opportunity to transcend the material through spiritual awareness. So that's what the white lady was doing. Or I'm going to say it this way. That was the slant on it that they was trying to give off. Then I start, my spidey senses start seeing all kind of other shit. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm good. I got enough. But the title says living without money. I'm going to put it on the community post. Any and everything that I be talking about that I ain't mentioned, it will be on the community post. I don't know why they not pushing it, but it will. They're going to be popping big time. Y'all be like, oh, thank you. You think you told me that? Okay, you okay, baby. You good. Okay, what it say here? There can be indecision about love and problems in marriage revolving around a fear of poverty. So you have to ask yourself, Elizabeth, was you afraid of having to eat eggs and rice? Was you afraid to have to eat maybe spam sandwiches, but then you was like, mama, that shit too salty, so I'm just not going to eat it. I'm going to go make me some eggs and rice again. We got eggs, we got rice, I'm about to make me some eggs and rice. I'm not eating that spam. Was you scared about having a ketchup sandwich, mayonnaise sandwich, lettuce and tomato and mayonnaise sandwich, a little Kool-Aid, sometimes some water, but you start putting that damn sugar in there, that shit don't taste right. That's what my childhood was like. No, I'm not ashamed of none of that. I still had a choice whether I was going to drink the water, put some sugar in it, just drink the damn water. I had a choice whether to say, well, damn, I got bread, I got mayonnaise, ain't no luncheon meat, ain't no meat, so, oh, shit, I'm about to make me a lettuce and tomato sandwich. That's why I like salad today. So I always knew how to take what the Most High God has blessed me with and know how to make it gourmet. You understand what I'm saying? So, no, being with Terrence had nothing to do with fearing poverty. It was fearing somebody's, a lot of the shit that did transpire, fucking with my car, breaking windows, doing shit like that on my car, doing all kind of shit all up on my front door. That type of shit could have took me over the fucking edge. Because I've been black all my life and ain't never lived in a neighborhood where folks do shit like that and ain't no motherfucking consequences. So imagine that. So it wasn't fear of poverty. Because it still happened. What? But it was a fear of catching the case. I keep on saying that shit. That was the fear right there. Somebody talked me off the edge. But see, that dude was there to receive for me because my daughter was the main ingredient that kept me with my nose clean. Okay? Kept me right. Okay? If they misuse their power, they can cause many difficulties in their personal lives. And yet these people are great unattached spiritual love. It makes sense. This is the reason why when I was like, ain't no way Michael Wayne the twin flame. It don't make sense. He ain't did shit for me all this time. But you see what they said? I'm going to say it again. They can have everything they want. Wait a minute. These people are capable of great unattached spiritual love. There it is right there. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Just think about what I said about being in a sexless marriage for 7 years. Baby. Now let me tell you what the seven of diamonds is. I mean the ace of wands. Terrence is an ace of wands birth card. Is it in the front? He an ace of clubs. Watch this. Desire for knowledge. Like all aces, they are impatient and restless. Their curiosity leads them to be avid students, often with immense libraries and a collection of learning material of all kinds. They are always interested in new things, ideas, and topics of discussion. Most people feel very comfortable around them because of their ability to make others feel special and included. They have very quick, sharp minds, and they are witty and avid talkers. Their mothers are usually an especially important figure in their lives. She's usually a very powerful woman with a sharp mind and a great deal of intuition. The happiest ones are those whose external quest for knowledge extends to self-knowledge as well. They are often the divine discontents, needing travel and changes in their life and in their work to satisfy both their desire for knowledge and their inner restlessness. What the Ace of Wands is looking for is the love relationship, the love affair that is timeless and eternal, perhaps out of this world. So that was the connection with Terrence. If and when they find the person of their dreams, they are devoted and monogamous. Well, we talked about that. They have that romantic glow in their eyes because they know there's a special relationship out there for them somewhere. They never let go of the dream of true and lasting love. Consider yourself lucky if they have chosen you as this special person in their life. So that's why Terrence is like, baby, I'm so lucky to have you every damn time. But a lot of the shit is highlighted was talking about myself. That wasn't who that man was or is. It says they tend to go into a relationship with great expectations and enthusiasm, especially when they think they have found the one. If they place too many expectations on the relationship and the relationship fails, they may close up and vow to never trust or open up again. That's talking about me. Terrence clearly said that if I would have been the one in jail and he was free, he would definitely started a house and everything and said, that bitch is locked up, I gotta go on. I added the part about the dead bitch locked up, I gotta go on, but that's what he said. Okay, so tell you, I just got a way of pulling the truth out of folk. So it's not that's why most men that know they up to the trickery, no good ass shit, they try their best not to communicate with me. Cause I'm gonna pull it out of you, baby. And half the time when spirits say, okay, they want to play, they just start telling on themselves. That should be wild as hell. I'm like, what did you just say? In my mind, but I don't interrupt them. They be telling on their damn selves. So that Ten of Swords right here, let's add it. Let's add it. Let's make it make sense, beloved. Let's make it make all the sense in the world for us to move forward without worried about anybody that wondering if you forgive them or sending you the evil eye, doing spell work. We don't give a damn. Okay, so in a relationship, that Seven of Swords upright, Five of Pentacles horizontal is talking about a secret behavior or lacking honesty. Told y'all somebody lying. Now, when we talk about Terrence, he did a lot of lying. I just spoke on a couple of 2-3 lies today. I'm not about to be overwhelmed with talking about people that don't, they're not any part of the ingredients of my cake, okay? So, and then, in talking about Michael Wayne, and Quasi, and Terrence, he fits in this too. Finances, a warning to be wary of getting rich quick schemes, or hidden debts. Avoid scams that seem too good to be true. Ooh, this is powerful. Right? We got to write this one down, y'all. It says, this spread, Seven of the Swords, upright, Five of Pentacles in the horizontal, is a spread that's talking about asking for help, being a strategy, not a weakness. Ooh, that's powerful. Let me get that. Let me capture that. That is powerful, if I might say so myself. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. See, I don't have no. I gotta wait for that printer. We gotta get a new printer, y'all. I just need a whole new body. I need to see if my other body is ready, because it's time for me to transform into my new self. Because this right here, I ain't gonna be able to keep it up, child. I ain't. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Things ain't getting easier. Asking for help is a strategy, not a sign of, we're going to put weakness in a different color. Excuse me. All right. Asking for help is a strategy, not a sign of weakness. And we had, what's the two cards we had, Spirit? Seven of Swords. And we had the Five of Pentacles. In the horizontal. That's the message right there. I'm glad I went on ahead. I went through it. If I could, I'd give you the world. Wrap these arms around you. You're my angel. All right, that's a good sign. What we call this? What's coming next? Wait, no, this is each one teach one. This is each one teach one. I have to make the art for that. I gotta make the art for that. We almost done with the what's coming next. Once this whole box is full, I'm gonna go ahead and really focus on my each one teach ones. They've been telling me I'm gonna get ready for that. I really love it when I'm doing my each one teach ones. For real though. That's pure channeling, baby. Each one teach one. Okay, that's what that card is. And I think I need to go ahead and make the, well, shit, she ain't got no ink shit. But I still can make the art though, shit. Because I don't want her to actually put a what's coming next on there. So I really need to find them and keep them off to the side. Yeah. This is a it's I don't think I did two of them. Matter of fact, what I did with it? I made one already. Oh, she never did laminate her stuff. If I could, I'd give you. Okay, there you go. Each one teach one. And then there should have been another one. Okay, these three. I got three each one teach ones. So that's what I was doing. I was keeping them over here by me. So I will not put them in the lamination bag. Yeah, that's what I was doing. What is on it? You're my angel. Oh, angel. You're my angel. Oh, angel. Okay, there we go. Make sure she don't mix it with my each one teach ones. Oh, we can put this one in there. We did that 414. Yeah. I cannot believe the printer broke. It's always something, huh? It's always something happening. Happening. All right, all right, all right, all right. Did I add this yet, guys? No, I did not. Because we're about to come to a close. Yeah, okay, we are done with that. So let's add it in. Because it's probably another message in there. Message. I'm telling you, it's going to talk about something being completed. I know. And we're going to go ahead and add that 8 of Cups while we typing, right? Why not? All right. We ordered this right here. Okay, so the sequence of cards is heavy and intense. I told y'all. I tried to tell y'all. Marking a final necessary departure from a situation that has reached its breaking point. It describes a clean break from a period of struggle and secrecy. Woo, woo. Clean break from a period of struggle and secrecy. The narrative is cutting your losses. Told you. The story here is about realizing that your tactical efforts in that Seven of Swords energy weren't enough to fix a deep-seated lack, Five of Pentacles, leading to a painful but definitive end, Ten of Swords, that finally gives you the resolve to walk away, Eight of Cups. The Ten of Swords is the climax. This is the climax, the rock bottom, because of the betrayal. It is the realization that the situation is dead. I tell y'all, it's dead on arrival. It's null and void. I told you, I don't give a fuck. It's done. It is the realization that the situation is dead and cannot be salvaged. Like I said, there's certain things you cannot come back from. Okay? It's just, it just is. I need to write that down. There's certain things you just cannot come back from. Ooh, child. There are certain things you just cannot come back from. This was a rock bottom betrayal. A rock bottom betrayal. Somebody did something they cannot come back from. Why does this keep happening with my pen? Hey, Divine One. Let me see if this is a word. This is a word. Let me see if this is a word, y'all. I think it is. But I never played on Scrabble. So let's go see. Let me see. I need another word. I'm trying to get to the thesaurus. Is that the antonym? Hold on, let me act like I got a little education over here. Is that an antonym? Okay, yeah, so I think it's the antonym. Hold on, y'all. Let me regroup. The antonym for this word. What's the antonym? What is the damn... Oh, okay, we can use that one. I use that shit all the time anyway. Somebody has committed egregious acts that renders them... Ooh, I heard that song again. Ooh, child. Somebody did something. Somebody has committed egregious acts that renders them a total eclipse of the heart. I feel like from your heart. We gonna write that in red. From your heart, baby. Total eclipse. From your heart. And that's the song right there by Bonnie Tyler. Elizabeth, really though? We ain't got time for you to be making mistakes now. Get it together, this so dumb. Always throwing me off. Shit. Somebody has committed egregious acts that renders them a total eclipse from your heart. You be trying to tell them don't cross you wrong. Yeah. This gonna be a each one teach one. I'm gonna take that for the each one teach one team. Yeah, that's a good each one teach one right there. I like using. I'm gonna use these along with my spelling oracles, y'all. Y'all don't even. Well, it's a couple of videos of me channeling through my spelling oracles. Anywho, so that's over with. Let's go ahead and give a high. Let's go and give it up. It's over with. So the Most High God is saying, now, beloved, what is this Eight of Forces, the lightning bolt in the reverse? Let's see. This might be where we're going to stop at. And then we're going to be talking about this new relationship type situation. Because somebody keep on want to... It's a Two of Cups action right here. So as I indicated to you guys, this lingering, horrible, harmful emotions of the Three of Cups. What should have been your... Oh, happy day, oh, happy day, Jesus walked, whatever, however the song go. This right here wasn't a Three of Cups celebration relationship, but you were still wounded. But you always had a Two of Cups. And here it is. The two. No, that's the Six of Pentacles, my bad. The Two of Cups. And so to let you know that Two of Cups is right here, the Most High made sure that my Five of Cups is in reverse. So somebody is coming into the energy with a give and take. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, see, these are little children. That tells you this is somebody younger than me. These are little children, and this is the mother right here, right? This is the mother. Look at her. She the son. She coming in to make, she coming in there. Let me give to the kids. Let me give to the babies. I'm older. I'm wiser. Let me show y'all what y'all need, right? Okay? So she the sun in the energy. But what I'm looking at is that Empress coming out is this masculine is going through something very transformational. Okay? And he may not want to continue to live like he has been living, for the sake of knowing that time is of the essence. Eight of Forces. What you talking about in the reverse? We right on it. This is an exceptional time of dynamic force and energy. You may have suffered a loss, but the storm is dispersing. Some cleanup might be required, but it's time to set down new roots, to seek new ground. That's that Ace of Wands. And new growth. Apply your energy to whatever is compelling you right now, beloved. When this card is reversed, a bolt of lightning reaches up to crack the heavens. It is nothing less than a divine power that's moving through you and rising up from the depths of creation. Own it. It's a force that can help you light up the earth. The Akashic Force reads, imagine a lightning bolt striking nearby, leaving some destruction in its wake. Now close your eyes and with a deep breath, feel the energy of lightning stirring within you. It's almost as if the finger of God is yours to employ. How do you want to direct this energy in your life? Oh, happy day, Jupiter Pisces. When Jesus was. Okay? All right. So that means that this goes with this. This goes with this. How beautiful is that, beloved? That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. So we can go ahead and put these back in. And we walked away from what no longer served us, right? So we walked away from the darkness and we became the sun that we sought. We walked away. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me write that down because that sounds like the title, girl. Get ready. You know you be going fast now with it. Hold on. Walking away from darkness. I became the sun I sought. Try to say that fast. The sun I sought. SAUGHT. All right, y'all. That's the title. Let's go ahead and order the cards for the next session. So we walked away from that. We became the sun we sought. So the Most High God said, I'm finna give you a relationship with a younger man that's going to now know how to give to you. Hey. Ooh, child. So again, you're now waiting on him. And I studied these cards many a time, so I know exactly what that's talking about. Order the cards. Order the cards. So this Queen of Pentacles is the one that walked away from this energy. She walked away from this energy right here. I mean, right here. Walked away from this energy. And the wheel is turning. Jupiter and Pisces. So, whoop, we right here with it. Now, tomorrow, we are going to be studying the Wheel of Fortune in detail. So we can say, if we're going this way, what is this little red devil talking about? Because as you can see, the devil is here right now. All right. So we will not be... this is tomorrow's shit, girl. Okay. I just heard Spirit say that. So what's tomorrow's part? Hold on, because the title we got now, we will not be changing. Maybe the thumbnail, but the title stays the same. What's this part what we on? Let's get our life all the way together. We're going to be on 48-4. So this is part 48. What this goddamn pen been pissing me off and shit. Act right now, damn it. Okay, so this is tomorrow's. Walking away from darkness, I became the sun I sought. Ooh, that's a mouthful. Okay. And okay, we done with that. Look at that, moving right on along. All right then, so we are done. We got that out. Oh, but let's go ahead and reorder these cards. Okay. And look at that Ace of Wands. Just don't want to leave. That Ace of Wands don't want to leave. Look at Terrence. He just don't want to leave. Look. He just don't want to leave. He here right here. Death. Transforming, getting your wings. I'm getting my black wings though. They don't even understand that, so I'm going after my black wings. Ooh, the devil. Then I tell y'all. Ooh. So Spirit said, leave these right here. Right here. Even though I got the Ace of Wands over there, we're gonna have both aces right here. I don't know why, but we are going to be coming back talking about this one. This is what we started with. Let me write that shit down. For I told y'all about the devil. You see what it's saying right now, the devil? Told you. Don't play with me. I'm really about this life. That's why it's so effective, because I am the truth. Okay, so let's go ahead. Order it. And look, shit being balanced out. Your chariots of fire coming in. You are now the Queen of Cups. The Most High God say, here you go. You toiled and you labor for it. But you stayed in that hermit mode. Now you're going off to calmer waters because you are the Empress. Fuck what they told them. I said you getting the 10 of Cups and an Emperor. They say, he said, so he said, I bet you better not put that back. I bet you better not put that back. But I don't be liking to show off like that. I like to be humble with it. So I'm going to put it back so y'all can see what happened tomorrow. Y'all saw it. I can scramble it all up. Wait a minute, how it went? Okay, hold on. We balancing it out. Hold up. They say now you be too modest some damn time. Scrambling it up. Temperance, Chariot, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Hermit, 6 of Swords. Empress meets her Emperor. So y'all, I actually, when I thought about it, I say, nah, I'm really not being cocky though, because hello, where's the 2 of Cups? Boo y'all. So I ain't really being cocky. You feel what I'm saying? Because it don't matter. I can put it all back and show it to you again tomorrow. You know what? Fuck it. I'm finna do this shit. Because y'all don't know. Y'all don't fuck with a rising Aquarius. I'm finna show y'all this tomorrow. I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow. Alright? Okay, so we got that because we gonna start with this. Y'all tried to get me off track. We starting with this tomorrow. Yeah. But we are going to be discussing this 10 of Swords. I'm sorry, why do I keep saying shit wrong? I keep saying 10. Wheel of Fortune. So we will be starting with the study and breakdown. Damn, what is that? Sound like somebody beating at the front door. Of the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. Okay? Alright? This is what we're going to be studying tomorrow. Alright, let me put this back here. Jesus won. Alright, let's put this over here. Okay, so I can have some room. Okay, so we'll keep that right there. Alright, put that back there. Ooh, I hate that when my car starts getting frayed. Okay, we're going to be starting with this. And we're going to go and put this Ace of Wands back, right? Because we already got it on the floor. Okay, we're going to keep that one together, though. Alright, then. So we ready for tomorrow? Give me one bonus card, Spirit. Alright, we got all these we're going to be using for tomorrow. Ooh, child, child. I don't think I'd have been this fierce with it if I would have been not being in pain and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to just be grateful for the pain, child, because everything works according to our good and shit. You know what I'm saying? Is this going to come up? Yeah, it be coming up. Ooh, hurts. Jesus, wow. Oh, it hurts me so bad, so We done with Kipper for a while. We are done with Kipper. That's just crazy. That don't make no sense how I'm throwing my materials. I don't mean it like that. My hand is hurting. We taking it from here, Spirit. Spirit say taking it from him. Jesus, wow. Can you put that Love Cards book back? It's time to go. I'm off work. I'm off work. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I'm so hot. Hot! Shit. Shit. Come here, come here, come here, my love. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, right quick, come here, come here. Come here. Okay, everything that come out, from now on, we gonna start doing some more each one teach ones. Too. So I gotta keep them over here so I can know. Hold on, bring me that little thing now. What you over there making, man? Come here, man. You're too slow. Help me out. My hand is throbbing. God, it's amazing though. In spite of what I'm going through. Can you please give me that Akasha Tarot? Take that off. I don't even know how rubber bands get mixed up. Put that back. And this one is for this one, okay. Oh, y'all. See, then I always end up with more rubber bands. Actually, nobody asked you for all that extra shit you talking about out your mouth. I'm saying I don't know how that be happening. Somebody be doing weird shit to my cards or something, or moving shit around. I don't know. It do be happening. I know it. What you talking about? Right. What's going on with the printer, man? I'm saying, are we getting one soon, man? Yes. It's already in the car, man. What kind is going to be, man? Make sure it's going to do what we needed to do because that's for my work. Because, you know, when it comes to taxes, I need to write all this shit up on my expenditures. Exactly. Yes, indeed. Give me all my write-offs, everything I need. Because I ain't got no more damn children and stuff for y'all to be talking about that bullshit. So, ooh, Lord. Did another nail break? Yep. Look. These nails is getting on my damn nerves. They keep on breaking. It's like everything just like crumbling and crimpling and shit. I mean, a big old ass chip right there. I'm trying to have some nail to scratch with shit. My daughter act like she can't scratch my back right half the damn time. Is you in there cooking? Is you cooking meat? Are you cooking? Okay, let me get one more card before we go. Okay, I put everything up, child, because I don't want everything up my bed. I be wanting to click these thighs back and lay back. I be in pain. And I be having to lay back with it, child. Y'all just don't know. Ooh, praise be to the Most High God. But I feel very strongly like my cure is coming. My healing, physical healing is coming. I gotta just get out of this toxic soup apartment. Straight up, like permanently. Please, in heaven. All right, let me get at least we got one on the board. Let's go ahead and get another 2. Spirit, please and thank you. We got the Wheel of Fortune on the board. Can we get another one? Oh, we also got the 5 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, what I told y'all. Told y'all. What else? Ooh, something jumped out and cutting up. Ace of Cups. Ooh, wee. And that's faded, baby. 7 and 1. That's look at me on the bottom. Ooh. Learn from me, baby. Don't hate. Learn. I'm teaching you how to discern. Come on and learn. Oh, that's a good card. I like that. I'm trying to teach you how to discern. You know how Morgan Freeman said, I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to take you to the stove. Okay? We don't even have a printer. My baby could have printed me out there, and then I could have put on there, I'm trying to teach you how to learn. No, I'm trying to teach you how to discern. Learn, okay? I'm trying to teach you how to learn. I'm writing a card for each one, teach one. I want my printer so I can get my artwork done. Now I was saying if I had a picture of Morgan Freeman when he was telling the white lady, I'm trying to take you to the stove. I'm trying to teach y'all how to use the power of discernment. Oh, look. Shout out to Titus Tarot when he be like, listen! I'm about to write that in my Tyler Tarot's voice. Shout out to Tyler. He cool. He cool people. He worked his way from living in motels, hotels, Holiday Inns to living in a mansion. No hate. He's an Aries, so you know they gotta be grandiose. Okay. And I am a Gemini, Tyler. So that bullshit you said about you hate Geminis, what kind of bullshit is that? Go run your natal chart. I bet you got a prominent Gemini. Hope you do. Go run your natal chart. In my Tyler Tarot's voice, listen! Okay, that's each one, teach one. Boop, 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 boop. See, look, y'all, we got 5 cards now for each one, teach one. I gotta make the art. Okay, let me get one more, and then we gonna go. We got the ace coming in, y'all. We already got the that Ace of Pentacles that already showed up, didn't it? Give me one more. This is some nice meditation. I can sleep real nice on this, y'all. Y'all can feel free to send me a super chat. I ain't gonna be mad at you. 5, 10, 15, 20. You can even make 25 come alive. 5, 10, 15, 20. You can even make 25 come alive. I'm gonna use it for internet. What else I said? Lamination sheets. More of these cards to make my oracles. And of course, I told you I'm still looking for some very powerful oracles to work with. I have a lot that are in the box because we've been supposed to move it like goddamn for 7 years. And so, okay. Give me one more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is here. Two of Wands is here. 7, 1, and 2. That's 10. That's 10, friend. Add it up. We gonna talk about that devil right there in the devil card. We gonna talk about it. So we gonna get some education, tarot education tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna get on, so whenever I do, I will. All right, y'all. So that will be it. Let me go ahead and put my tarot deck in its binding. And I did see that I could buy another one of these tarot decks on Amazon, but I think I bought the last one of these, y'all. I cannot find them. As soon as I find them somewhere, I'm snatching them up. I love, 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 love. It's a certain anointing that's on your decks. You know, they have different anointing, okay? So, let me put this over here so I don't have too much shit in the way. Okay. Put my white cards up. See, that's how I know I'm getting fatigued, because I'm fumbling and shit. Fumbling and bumbling. All I ate was a little fish and some fresh-ass homemade fries that Ashley gonna act like she didn't know I was gonna want some more later. That's that shit I be talking about. She know I can't just get up and go whip some shit up. Because I make it whip it right. Okay, so I don't know why I ended up with 2 extra rubber bands. That's the type of shit I be talking about, that I don't be knowing how I be having extra rubber bands. But anyway, we're going to go and put it over here. Because rubber bands don't be popping or nothing. I don't know why I always end up, after I take shit off boxes and stuff and unbind it, I always end up with extra rubber bands. Ugh, get your ass in there, fucker. Don't stop fucking with me, man. Stop. Get your ass in there. I know it's getting a little junky over here, but it'll be okay. All right. I love you guys. Until the next live stream, I am still Goddess of Love. But let's go ahead and come into agreement that tomorrow Elizabeth will rise. All right? Peace and blessings.